For decades, people were taught a simple formula for money. Go to school, get good grades, get a stable job, work hard, save what's left, and eventually you'll be okay. That formula worked for a different generation. In 2026, those old money rules don't just fail, they actively keep people broke. Today, we're going to talk about why the traditional advice no longer works, what's changed in the money game, and what you need to do instead if you actually want to build wealth in this economy. Let's start with the biggest lie of all: the idea that a stable job equals financial security. For years, people believed that if you just worked hard, stayed loyal, and kept your head down, your job would take care of you. But in 2026, job security is fragile. Companies restructure. Industries disappear. Automation replaces roles. And layoffs happen with no warning. Here's the truth. A job is income, not wealth. A job pays the bills today, wealth pays you tomorrow. If your entire financial life depends on one paycheck, you don't have stability, you have exposure. The new rule in 2026 is this: one income stream is a liability. Another outdated rule is save your money and you'll be fine. Saving matters, but not the way people were taught. In the past, saving money actually protected purchasing power. Today, inflation quietly eats it alive. If your money is sitting in an account earning almost nothing while prices rise every year, you're moving backward. Slowly, silently, but consistently. In 2026, saving without investing is not conservative. It's risky. The new rule is simple. Cash is a tool, not a destination. You save to deploy, not to hide. Another old money rule that doesn't work anymore is the belief that debt is always bad. This rule kept people safe and also kept them stuck. In 2026, the real danger isn't debt, it's ignorance. There are two types of debt: debt that consumes and debt that produces. High-interest consumer debt destroys wealth. Credit cards, luxury purchases, lifestyle upgrades. But strategic debt can accelerate wealth. Debt used to acquire cash-flowing assets. Debt used to build income-producing systems. The old rule said, avoid debt at all costs. The new rule says, avoid bad debt at all costs. Another outdated belief is that working harder automatically leads to more money. Hard work matters, but leverage matters more. In 2026, effort without leverage leads to burnout, not wealth. There are people working 12-hour days who are still financially stressed, and there are people working 4 hours a day who are financially free. The difference isn't effort, it's structure. The new money rule is this: you don't get paid for effort, you get paid for value multiplied by leverage. Leverage comes in many forms: technology, capital, systems, people. If you're not using leverage in 2026, you're competing at a disadvantage. Another rule that no longer works is loyalty without leverage. Staying loyal to a company that doesn't reward growth is not honorable, it's expensive. The new rule is loyalty to skill development, loyalty to income growth, loyalty to optionality. Your value in 2026 is directly tied to the skills you control. Not the title you hold, not the hours you log. If your skills can be automated, outsourced, or replaced cheaply, your income is at risk. The new rule is skill stacking. Combining communication, financial literacy, technology, and problem solving. Another old belief that's breaking people financially is the idea that investing is only for experts. In 2026, not investing is the bigger risk. You don't need to be perfect, you need to be consistent. Waiting for the right time has cost more people wealth than bad investments ever have. The new rule is automation. Automatic investing, automatic saving, automatic growth. Systems beat willpower every time. Another old money rule that fails in 2026 is lifestyle inflation disguised as success. Bigger house, newer car, more expensive habits. None of that equals wealth. It just looks like it. True wealth is freedom. Time freedom, decision freedom, income freedom. The new rule is delayed gratification with intention. Building assets first, upgrading lifestyle later. Another outdated belief is that money is purely about numbers. In reality, money is behavioral. Your habits, your environment, your identity. If your environment rewards spending and punishes discipline, wealth becomes difficult. The new rule is intentional surroundings. People who think long-term, systems that reinforce growth, information that upgrades your thinking. Finally, the biggest old rule that fails in 2026 is waiting. Waiting to feel ready, waiting for certainty, waiting for permission. The world moves too fast for hesitation. The new rule is action with imperfect information. Start small, adjust fast, build momentum. Because wealth in 2026 doesn't belong to the smartest or the hardest working. It belongs to the adaptable. If you're still following the old money rules, it's not your fault. That's what most people were taught. But now you know better. And knowing better means doing better. The rules have changed, the game has shifted. And the question isn't whether money will reward someone in 2026. The question is whether it will reward you.